Okay.
All right. So what about keeping up your parent appearances? We talk about this a little bit. What you think about that?
Yeah.
Okay. So now,
What do you think about
okay,
it?
what I think about it from my point of view to you, I appreciate it. I appreciate the different hairstyles, the your nails, the all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
appreciate it because I look at it like I only got one. It's like, and it's been considerate to me because you could easily like I just got somebody. I don't need to do that stuff.
Right.
So I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So keeping up your stuff, I think that goes a little way too. As far as for me keeping up for you, I don't know how you feel about it, but I definitely want to keep my hair cut. I definitely want to dress nice. I always think about the cologne because I always think like, man, can't nobody tell my wife like or my wife think he smell better than my husband. Like you always like, yeah, my cousin probably got that. Or he smell like
Yeah. Right.
yeah. So
right. Smelled it before.
yeah. So that's my little thing to help with that.
Yeah.
So I go to the grocery store too. You go to the grocery store. Sometimes we switch them up.
Yeah.
So sometimes I get you flowers, right?
Right.
So that's one thing. Get the flowers. The flowers, man, you talked about this. It just gives you a different perspective of the house. It gives you a different vibe
Make
of the
you
house.
feel pretty.
Yes.
And make you feel better. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. I love it when I get new flowers.
Yeah, so that's one of my things. So definitely get some flowers. All right, so
You don't think that's a? I'm sorry to interrupt. You don't think that's a little corny, little? But just because I like it,
you my wife, like who I'm trying
Right,
to
yeah, I
impress.
get you right.
Yeah, like
I love it.
Yeah, that's it. So but I had to realize that what I'm saying. Maybe somebody else has something else that they had to realize about their wife. But it's just an idea. Like, okay, get into your wife.
Ways with the appearance thing. Do you think that it's just the type of person you are, and we are lucky that like I'm lucky that you like those type of things, that you want to do those type of things? Because then you have some people who that's just not their thing.
I think if I didn't, you probably would have weeded me out a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah, like that's Bama.
And vice versa.
Yeah, so
And vice versa.
yeah, I think it's like
You
that.
gotta like, I mean, unless you get with somebody who is doing all of that stuff, and then they just stop. They stop taking care of this. That's
ain't
when
right.
it's the problem.
Yeah, that ain't right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not fair.
Right.
It's almost like you trick somebody.
Right. So that's a different thing, because then maybe she got depressed or he gained too much weight and now he don't feel like comfortable doing that. So it could be a plethora of reasons why they stopped doing it. But like you said, it's not fair to the other person. Now, what about
that ain't fair.
What about gaining weight? The gaining weight situation.
Okay.
Is that a why is that such a big thing in a relationship?
Well, my personal opinion.
Or why you think?
Yeah, my personal opinion. You got one mate, and the mate expects you to be committed, and this goes for either side. So the mate expects you to be committed,
Right.
So it's like and especially when the person is not taking care of themselves, is like being selfish because I can do whatever and I expect you to still look at me the same.
Right.
That's almost not fair. But I understand when people go through things in life and it ain't like that, and so I understand that. But that I've heard guys say that's a problem. That's a tough one right there.
Yeah, it is. It is, because it's not. Sometimes it's not on purpose. It's not like, oh, she gained all that weight or he gained all that weight just to spite you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. It ain't on purpose.
It ain't on purpose all the time. But
I do know some situations. I know both sides that don't take care of themselves because they are.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I know both sides.
Yeah.
And like where that person going? I'm like, damn,
Like,
that's
how
how you
dare
acting?
you?
Yeah, it's like, damn, you just gonna carry like that?